7 stars who gave up their child for adoption. Number 9. Rod Stewart. Famous British rock singer Rod Stewart has 8 children, but one child was given up for adoption early in his career. In 1964, at the age of 19, Stewart had a brief relationship with his then-girlfriend, Susanna Boffey, which resulted in the birth of a daughter named Sarah Streeter. Too young and financially struggling to take on parental responsibilities, they placed Sarah for adoption when she was 1 year old. Sarah grew up without any contact with her biological father until she turned 18. However, after the death of her adoptive parents, she reconnected with Stewart, and they developed a meaningful relationship. Number 8. Joni Mitchell. Joni Mitchell is a famous singer and songwriter. She became pregnant when she was young and unmarried. At that time, she had little money and could not take care of a child. She decided to give her daughter up for adoption. Many years later, she reunited with her daughter and they built a relationship. Joni has talked about how painful the decision was, but she knew it was the best choice at the time. Number 7. Roseanne Barr. Roseanne Barr is a well-known actress and comedian. She had a daughter when she was just 18 years old. Because she was young and struggling financially, she chose to place her baby for adoption. Many years later, Roseanne and her daughter found each other again. They have worked on rebuilding their bond, and Roseanne has spoken openly about her experiences. Number 6. David Crosby. David Crosby was a musician and a member of the band Crosby, Stills and Nash. In his early years, he had a son but was not ready to be a father. He gave the child up for adoption. Many years later, his son, James Raymond, found out who his birth father was. Interestingly, James became a musician too, and they even worked on music together. Number 5. Patti Smith. Patti Smith is a legendary musician and writer. When she was a teenager, she became pregnant and was not ready to raise a child. In 1967, she decided to put her baby up for adoption. At that time, she did not have enough money and was struggling in life. Later in life, she mentioned how painful the decision was but believed it was the best thing for her child. Number 4. Clark Gable. Clark Gable was one of the biggest movie stars of his time. During an affair with actress Loretta Young, they had a child. Because they were not married and Hollywood had strict social rules at the time, the baby was secretly placed for adoption. Years later, it was revealed that their child was actress Judy Lewis. This secret was kept for a long time, but the truth finally came out. Number 3. Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent is a rock musician and political figure. In his younger years, he had a child but felt he could not provide the best life for the baby. He decided to place the child for adoption. Later in life, he reunited with his child, and they worked on building a relationship. He has shared his feelings about the experience, saying it was a hard but necessary choice. Number 2. Mercedes Ruehl. Mercedes Ruehl is an award-winning actress. She gave up her first child for adoption because she was young and not ready to be a mother. Later in life, she adopted a child herself. This experience gave her a deep understanding of both sides of adoption. She has spoken about how adoption changed her life in many ways and helped her grow as a person. Number 1. Kate Mulgrew. Kate Mulgrew is a famous actress known for her roles in Star Trek, Voyager, and Orange is the New Black. When she was young, she became pregnant, but was not ready to be a mother. She gave her baby up for adoption, hoping the child would have a better life. Many years later, Kate reconnected with her daughter. They had emotional conversations and learned about each other's lives. Kate has spoken openly about the pain and love she felt regarding the decision.